Cool Mom Records, it's very simple what I'm trying to achieve with this one. It's difficult to achieve it, but it's pretty simple. The concept is very simple. It is basically just making sure that we have very strong home economics, strong enough to take care of all our aspirations, whether they are political or geographical or whatever, spiritual, whatever, educational, just life, health, hygiene, everything that a mother would be concerned about her children, how she wants her children to live, the quality of life that a mother would like to guarantee for her children or for her grandchildren. We're going to have Cool Mom Records as the tool to achieve that. And so that means there's going to be that healthy conversation between all the men in Cool Mom Records with all the women in Cool Mom Records, as though collectively we are being parents towards all the world's children. So it is about very responsible parenting, and using the income and interest that is generated by music, the magic interest and all the power that music has, to use that as the way to achieve this and for us to govern ourselves and to give ourselves good quality of life. And we use a tool that I've come up with, CCSR, Comprehensive Corporate Social Responsibility. We develop that, and we develop CCSR models just like a record company would develop an album or singles and put them out there. And each single, each album has its market. We get X amount of sales, X amount of support for whatever project that we come up with. If it's a school project, a project to build schools or plant trees or whatever, we deal with that as though we have an album release. So the tree planting thing in Mchinji is like an album release. And then we get X amount of people who buy into it, as people would buy into an album. We get people all around the world buying and investing in that and then planting trees in the process. And then there's so many spin-offs that come up to it. You have the hits, you have the fillers, you have the spin-offs, you have the videos, so we have a life and we have music to go with it. So we just want to be vibrant, we want to be alive, we want to be thriving, we want to live life on a certain vibration that is full of life. And that starts with the respect between men and women, husbands and wives, brothers and sisters. And that's the culture that we're developing in Cool Mom Records. And that's what it's about, really. It's a family thing forever, established forever for all people. So artists can have record companies, can have contract with other record companies, big old companies, and still have a contract with Cool Mom Records because they have a contract for CCSR with us. Not necessarily for their music, but for the CCSR, for the responsibility to the earth. So we develop that and make it possible for big artists to be part of it together with small artists, and give the small artists a platform to mingle with big artists on important issues like the environment, and that way even get their careers further. So it's a very loving structure that we want to create here, very constructive structure, inspirational structure, and that is what I want, that is what I'm working towards, and I'm like a dad. Sometimes I get angry at some members and I say certain things exactly as a dad would, but I'm also a good dad. I see my mistakes and I go and I apologize. I don't care how small you are or whatever. If I'm wrong, and I apologize. I get down on my knees if I have to and say, look, I'm sorry, brother, or I'm sorry, sister. Come back. I need you. And that's how it is. I need you. We all need each other. Things got out of hand. I said too much. I forgot this and I forgot that, but I'm doing my best. But I need you. And that's how it will always be. And I know I'm needed just as much as I need people. People need me. I still have to hear somebody come to me and apologize and say, Jimmy, I think we were wrong. We misjudged you, but you're doing a great job. We need you. I would love for people in Cool Mom Records to say that to me. Say, look, dude, we like what you're doing. We love you. We need you. Because I say that to you all the time. I don't care who you are. I say it. I say, look, I may be wrong or whatever, but I need you because we all need each other. That reminds me of a song by Stephen Marley. We need each other more than we ever did or will. We've got to get together. Who will be there? So it's the same philosophy. It's good. It's Marley. Marley is powerful. Marley's boys, Marley's children, Marley's sons out there with that message. And Ziggy Marley's music is the soundtrack to my struggle, my life, my endeavors. There's always been a Ziggy album coming out at each phase, and I've been listening to that, and it's all been like a sign. It's been all been direction, you know. So Ziggy is personally a prophet to I, in that sense with his music. So Marley is foundational to this, as are other Rasta artists. They're all foundational to Cool Mom Records. We just want to have a record company that really represents what Rasta people would like to have when they're involved with the music industry as a whole community. If we could take the whole of the feeling around Rastafari and Trenchtown at that time, although I haven't been there, but imagining that type of like communal thinking, if you could take that and put it into a company that was competitive, as competitive as Island Records. So if there was a schism between Island Records and Bob's Life with the Ghetto, if you get rid of that schism and build something that's really for all, that's basically where Cool Mom Records is trying to get to. But actually coming up with the solutions, you know, like really looking at the problems and coming with solutions to those problems, not just preaching about them or bringing awareness about them, but actually developing the know-how to deliver solutions. That's where we're different, and we don't back out to that. That is something which no, I stay with the problem until we solve that problem, because Africa must be free. That's Cool Mom Records, you know. Because if mom must be cool, then dad has got to go out there and make sure the world is cool for mom to be cool in. See, Cool Mom Records.